Forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, and go downtown. Everything's great when you're downtown. You'll find a place to be downtown. Everything's waiting for you downtown. Downtown. Don't hang around, let problems surround you. There are movie shows.
You want to tell me your name?
Selby Brewer.
Delby?
Selby.
Nice to meet you, Delby. How you doing here?
Doing great.
You come here usually every year?
Every year.
You like it out here?
Love it. Live down here.
What's that?
We live down here.
You live down here? Are y'all kind of here in the Emerald Isle area? Or are you from?
We're local. We're about 3 blocks that way.
Oh wow. Do you know who's playing right now?
I don't know who they are. I know Knock Knock comes up next.
Who?
Knock Knock. That sign right there. Knock Knock.
Knock Knock.
They come up next.
Are they any good?
They're good.
They're real good. What kind of music are they?
Every kind.
Every
kind of music. They do good.
Anything you want to share about what St. Patrick's Day means to you?
Just
What you like about it?
fun and fellowship.
Fun and fellowship. I like that.
That's it.
My name is Luann Suckley. I'm Alpacas of the Crystal Coast, and I raise alpacas.
You raised alpacas.
I raise alpacas.
Now,
Raising alpacas for 20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
Is it like a family thing, or did you just get into it for fun?
I got into it for fun.
Wow.
The love of the animal. I had some property for my horses, and my sister said, "You need an alpaca." And I said, "What's an alpaca?" And then I fell in love with them. True story.
Is there a difference between an alpaca and a llama?
Yes, llamas are much larger. They're 350 pounds. Alpacas range from 125 to maybe 200 pounds. Alpacas are used for their fiber to make socks and gloves. Llamas are used for guard animals.
So you can kind of, I'm guessing, shear alpaca kind of like sheep.
Yep, you
huh?
shear them.
Wow. And I didn't even know you could grow them in this climate.
It's hard on them, but they can survive. This is an alpaca. The socks and gloves and things like that come from an alpaca co-op that's based in New England. And then the animals are made someplace else. And I do felting. I wash the fiber, I clean it, and I dye it, and I make things. I felt.
What's the alpaca co-op?
Alpaca co-op is where all the farmers in the United States send their fiber to their company, and they spin it, and they make product. So it's all made in the States.
How long have you been coming here to St. Patrick's Day Festival?
Probably 10 years.
7 years.
Yeah, good 10 years.
And you like it out here? You have fun out here?
Yeah.
Is there anything you could tell me about what St. Patrick's Day means to you?
St. Patrick's Day, well, because I'm Catholic, St. Patrick's is one of our saints.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So who was St. Patrick? What made him special?
Well, because I guess he drove all the snakes out of Ireland is what I thought. I don't know. I might be wrong on that.
I mean, if he did, that's an impressive feat, right?
Yeah.
So, worth celebrating.
Yeah, might as well celebrate. Wear green.
Okay.
My name is Jeff Morris.
And what do you do out here?
We're selling epoxy and wood, Lazy Susan, charcuterie boards, cutting boards, cheese cutters. Been doing these about 4 years.
4 years.
Yes, sir.
So did you get into that knowing you were going to try to make a business out of it? Or was it-
No, I got into it just kind of out of boredom, and then the next thing I know, it turned into a business.
So you like it out here, St. Patrick's Day?
Yes, sir. Love it.
What does St. Patrick's Day mean to you?
Happiness, joy,
Happiness.
yeah, coming together.
You feel lucky today?
Yes, sir.
All right. You feel lucky today?
Hell yeah. I feel lucky every day as long as I'm above ground.
I'll tell you the story about Backpack Friends.
All right.
It's a local charity that's 15 years old. Two ladies who worked as volunteers in a school noted that some of these kids were coming to school on Monday morning starved. So that's when they started, and they started feeding 5 children out of a church closet. They started. Now we have a warehouse in Swansboro that we use. The children go to school, get a free breakfast and a free lunch during the week. They go home on weekends and they have nothing to eat. So we give them a backpack with 20 products in it. to take home to get them through the weekend. We are now packing 1,000 backpacks every week, and we deliver to 28 local schools. And I stress the word local because the children are local, the funding is all local, the volunteers are all local, and we meet on Thursday mornings. We'll have about 100 volunteers that will meet with us, and from 8 o'clock until 9:30, we pack 20 items per backpack. That's 20,000 items that we pack that are out the door on their way to 28 local schools. We pack soup, Chef Boyardee, cereal. We give them shelf-stable milk for their cereal. We give them a granola bar. We even give them a roll of toilet paper. They're so poor they don't have toilet paper at home. You know, the economy, you have poor and you have rich people. These are the poor people. They may not have a job. They may have more children than they can afford to feed. So that's why we help them out.
And so what are you doing here at the St. Patrick's Day Festival?
Well, this is a fundraiser. If you take a look at the tables here, you'll see cutting boards that I've made. And I've made and sold 5,500 cutting boards and donated the proceeds of $82,000 to Backpack Friends.
So you made these by hand?
Yes.
So how long have you been doing that?
It's about 5 years.
When it's not the St. Patrick's Day Festival, what can the average person do to help y'all out?
Donate funds.
Donate funds.
Yes.
Where can they do that?
They can go online. We are on Facebook, backpackfriends.org, and tells people how to make a donation. Each backpack cost us about $8. So every week we spend about $8,000 feeding the children. I am the one who does all the buying, and I buy about $300,000 worth of product every school year.
That is a lot.
Yes, it
That's a
is.
whole lot.
My name's Kristen Flexer, and I'm the owner of the Pelletier Apothecary. I'm local to the area, and I specialize in handmade artisan soaps, and they're all vegan, so they're made from vegetable oils. You can take a look. We have our hot processed soaps, shampoos, and conditioners, and then we do some bath salts and laundry powders as well.
So just anything you need to get clean, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
It's going on 2 years now.
2 years.
Yes, so just out of my house, out of my kitchen, but it's great to be part of the community and be out at events like this and local farmers markets.
And how did you get into it? Was it just a hobby, or?
It was a hobby. I was looking for something to do, so I found a great book at a thrift store about how to make soap and kind of took to it, and here we are.
Do you remember what the name of the book was?
I think it's called the Everything Soap Making Book. It's very beginner, very basic, but it taught me a lot. I value it. I use a hot process method. I make everything in a crock pot. I do have to mix my oils and a lye water mixture. So that will take a couple of hours, and then I put it in a mold. I have to let it sit for 24 hours. Then it's cut into slices, and then it has to cure for at least 2 to 3 weeks, depending on the weather. So humidity does play a part in it.
So almost a month-long process, huh?
Yes, so you have to plan carefully for what events you're doing or what you are going to advertise for sale. So you have to be on top of your inventory for sure.
And how do you decide what kind of scent you're gonna use? Fragrances.
That's just something that kind of strikes me. So I try to stick with what's seasonal. If we're going into spring, maybe focus on florals. When we're going into the summer, there's lots of great beach clean scents. I do try to have a baseline product with everyday favorites like our lavenders and patchouli. And I think our gardenia has actually been pretty popular for the whole year.
All right. Yeah, it's a lot of fun here for sure.
Yes, it's a great event.
Have you been coming here just as a guest regularly before?
Yes, yeah. I've been in the area for about 10 years, so we've come just about every year.
So are y'all from Claudette County?
Not originally, no. Originally from Maryland, but we've lived here and we've started our family
Originally
here.
from where?
Maryland.
Maryland. Mm-hmm. What is it like out there?
It's busy. It's very busy, so we like it here. Yeah, we love the environment here, love the community here. So
Does St. Patrick's Day mean something to you?
it's a celebration. It's always been a fun holiday, but you know, it's about coming together, being social with friends and celebrating.
Coming together, being social. I like that.
Yeah. So
You feel lucky today?
I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
My name is Joe West. I'm with Emerald Isle Fire Department. We're out here at the Emerald Isle St. Patrick's Day Festival doing a little pub ed, trying to educate everybody on some fire safety, and then we have our lifeguards over there educating on some beach safety.
All right. What kind of stuff is there to know?
So we go over smoke detectors, how often you should check them. We offer a program here on Emerald Isle called Smoke Alarm Saturdays. It's the first Saturday in June. We canvass areas, and if you're local and live here on the island and need some smoke detectors, we'll come out and check them for you, and if you need any replaced or installed, we'll come out and do that for you as well. The biggest cause of fires are kitchen fires, so we do some kitchen safety too. During the month of October for fire prevention, we have a stove prop, and we'll use that to kind of teach some fire safety. We tape off around 3 foot around the stove, kind of teaching kids to keep about 3 foot away in all directions from the stove when it's on, stuff like that.
So you're a firefighter?
Yes, sir. I've been doing this since 2009.
All right. And why'd you get into that?
It just is fun. I like what I do. I like being able to make a difference and help out in the community.
Did it ever kind of scare you a little bit?
Sometimes it can be, but you know, when you like what you do, you kind of comes naturally.
I see. So, did you always know you wanted to be a firefighter?
No, I did not know. I did not know until about my senior year of high school.
I see. Is there anything you can tell me about the dog over there?
Sparky, so he comes out quite often. He actually turned 100 years old last year, so he'll be 101 this year in October.
That is a very old dog.
Absolutely.
Kind of long in the tooth.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, we're holding a raffle for the Marine Corps League, Swansboro Detachment 1407. This is the kayak. It's $10 a ticket, right? It's going to be pulled on the end of our 5K race on May 25th, 2024. We're all all Marines, Navy Corpsmen, or Navy Chaplain. It's an organization just like the VFW or others out there, the Legion. And we work to help veterans, and we have 3 scholarships that we give out every year.
I see. What kind of help do veterans need?
Well, sometimes they need help paying their bills. They don't have money to pay their rent, whatever. And we help out the ones that really need help. You get benefits if you retire, but not every Marine retires, right? But they have served. Right, and if you just say you did 4 years, you don't get a retirement benefit or anything for that. Yeah, you get a DD 214 and a hearty thank you, and you got to put 20 years in order to get a pension.
So were you in the Marine yourself?
Yes.
What was it like?
Well, it was tough in the beginning, but it was a lot of fun afterwards. And once you get done with boot camp, it's all gravy.
So how long have you been coming to the festival?
This is our second year here.
Second year.
So.
All right. And you like it out here? You have.
Oh yeah. Emerald Isle's a good place to be. Yeah.
Does St. Patrick's Day mean anything to you? Let me know if you want to.
Yeah, to drink.
I was raised by a toothless bear that had. I was schooled with a strap right across my back. But it's alright now. In fact, it's a gas. Yeah, it's alright. Jumping jacks. they're some of the best musicians out here.
Who is this?
Knock Knock.
Knock Knock, I've never heard of them. How long have they been around?
They've been around many years.
Do you know these guys personally?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Great guys.
Great guys. Do you know who the band was that was on before him?
Pamlico Joe.
Pamlico Joe, huh? You're Pamlico Joe. That's right, I saw you up there playing the one thing.
Yeah.
Are there any other bands coming up?
Yeah, Justin Castellano will be here at 2 o'clock.
I've heard of him.
He's really good.
He is, he's amazing. So this is Knock Knock, right?
This is Knock Knock.
This is what you were waiting for. You feel satisfied?
Virgil does their hair.
What's that?
The drummer does their hair.
Really? Hairdresser and a drummer, huh? Wow.
My name is Dale Baker. I'm the Emerald Isle Sea Turtle Patrol Coordinator, and we are selling raffle tickets for local art for $1, and all the money that we make here goes to support the Emerald Isle Sea Turtle Program for equipment, education materials, and tools and supplies we need. So our job in Emerald Isle is we locate all the sea turtle nests, and then we protect them until they hatch, and we also take care of any stranded, dead, or sick sea turtles.
Is it a dangerous world for a turtle these days?
It is, just because we've taken up their habitat. So, by people building houses on the island, the lights interfere with the sea turtles, so we just kind of give back what, us as human beings are taking away from them.
And so how long have y'all been coming to the festival?
Oh my gosh. I would say probably ever since the festival started, I think. I can't remember what year it started, but I've been in the program for 16 years and we've been coming. So, yeah.
So it's been going on for a good while.
I think so, yeah. I may be wrong about that. It may be shorter. But yeah, we've been having a booth here.
Do you find that y'all normally get the help you need?
We do. Every year we make a nice amount of money in donations, and that helps our program. So yeah, we appreciate it.
So, well, outside of St. Patrick's Day, what can the average person be doing to help these turtles?
Okay, so if you're visiting our beach, one of the main things is if you're playing in the sand and you dig a hole, please fill it in because it's dangerous for sea turtles and beachgoers. Pick up your trash. That's the #1 killer of marine life. Turn out your lights if you're not using them. And what am I missing? Take your equipment off the beach every night because those can be a hazard to nesting sea turtles. So, yeah, if you see any sea turtle out of the water, it needs to be called in, so you can call the local police in Emerald Isle, which is 252-354-2021, or you can call the Emerald Isle Sea Turtle Patrol, 252-646-8292, and just leave the beach as you find it, and those are the best ways you can help us.
So how did you get into this?
So about probably 17 years ago, I found myself with some extra time to fill, so I started working at the Pine Isle Shores Aquarium, and I was enjoying that. And then one day the sea turtle people from Atlantic Beach came in and gave us a little talk about helping sea turtles, and I got to hold one, and it was slapping my hands, and I said, oh, I'm gonna go do this. So I immediately got in contact with the Emerald Isle Sea Turtle Patrol and joined them, and that was about 16 years ago, and now I run the program.
So just love at first sight, huh?
Yes, absolutely. It's a passion for pretty much all our volunteers. So in Emerald Isle, we have 13 miles of beach that we take care of, and at times we've had over 500 volunteers. So the last couple of years we had to cut it down to 300 because 500 was just way too many for 13 miles of beach. But We find that everybody are like-minded and have a passion for the ocean and sea turtles and animals. So,
That's it.
yeah.
Well, I love it. Last question for you. Does St. Patrick's Day mean anything to you?
Well, I am part Irish, so yes, it does. Luck of the Irish, right?
Yeah. Feel lucky today?
I feel lucky. How about you?
I'm feeling pretty lucky.
Okay, great.
This is all laser created crafts, so we do engravings of like cutting boards and the cups and things, and then we cut out wood and make multi-layered decor, door hangers and stuff for indoors and things like that.
What is laser cutting? How does that work?
It's a CO2 laser, so I have a 100-watt laser. It's an industrial laser, so I can cut things up to like 4 or 5 feet wide and make all kinds of custom things.
How long have y'all been doing it?
About 3 years.
3 years.
Yep, so fairly new.
So did it just start out as a hobby, or?
It did. One of my friends had a laser and she never really used it to its full capacity, and I got curious, so I bought one and started playing around. So this is what we ended up doing.
And here you are.
Yep, here I am.
Are y'all from the Carteret County area?
No, we're actually from Nash County.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yep.
And you like it out here?
Yes, love it. Our in-laws have a place here, or my in-laws have a place here, so we spend a lot of time down here, but had never been to this event.
I see. And do y'all sell outside the festival?
We do. I have a website, and we do lots of other festivals, and then there's a local store in Nash County that carries our products as
You want
well.
to shout your website out?
It's thequaintdaisy.com.
Okay.
All right.
And last question for you. Does St. Patrick's Day mean anything to you?
Well, lots of fun. That's about the main thing for me, but yeah.
So I'm Robin Reams, and I'm the author of Blackbeard books, Unlocking Blackbeard Skeletons, and my other one is Aboard Blackbeard's Queen. It's historical fiction about Blackbeard. So I'm here today to celebrate the Irish side of piracy. So Blackbeard was he wasn't born here, but he was here from the age of 8 years old. So he was a North Carolina boy. So probably a little bit of Irish somewhere along the line.
What is the Irish side of Blackbeard?
Probably his grandfather, they think now, is either Irish or Scottish lineage, so he had a little bit of green in him.
So how long have you been writing?
About 10 years now. My first book came out, and it was about something else. So 2018 was the 300th anniversary of Blackbeard's death, and that's kind of got me into the history side of it. And now I'm blessed to be able to not just write, but also share my expertise, I guess you would say, with others. So I do a lot of library events and presentations where I get to teach history to others. So it's very rewarding.
Did you know you wanted to be a writer?
Not exactly until maybe my senior year of high school, and that's when I decided that I wanted to try to be writing. But it's a lot of dedication, not just especially for historical fiction, because you want your stories to be accurate. So I had to do a lot of research. And because of that, the hard work of putting that in, I was able to get into museums. So it's barely paid off, but it was a lot of upfront. And then now, as an author, I also have to be a salesperson. I also have to make sure I do all the accounting side of it, the history side. Now I'm doing presentations. So, it's more than just being a writer. So it's kind of a package deal when you become a writer. You don't realize all the extra stuff that you'll have to do.
Right. It's a lot more than just writing it and making money.
Exactly. And it's something you've got to love to do, because, you're not going to get rich. The average writer is not going to be J.K. Rowling. You're not going to have a theme park named after you. But if it's something you truly are passionate about, then it's something that you, and that's something I always encourage all young people, is to follow your dream, no matter what it is.
Are you self-published?
I am, sort of self-published. I am more self-published than traditional, but I also hold all the copyrights, which is another thing that I had to learn about. I wasn't well versed in that, so I had to go into that and learn about the copyright industry. So,
what would you say is the hardest part about writing historical fiction?
Getting the facts right, because people will question that. So, especially meaningful to me that I've won awards on the historical part. So that was very special to me this past year. And with historical, you can't change it a whole lot. So the outline of the book has to be whatever the real people did. So sometimes you want to add something in there, and it's like, well, that's not really what they would have done. But with historical fiction, you also have some gaps in history. So you have to make your best guess. So that makes you have to have an educated guess on what they would have done. So, you know, it's very exciting. I like to go to historical sites to learn because that's hands-on. You get to learn not just the pirate side of it, but how do you sell a ship? Because that was ship life, you know. How do you make sails? How do you make repairs? How do you pack a cannon? You know, I mean, even Blackbeard had all his guns on his chest. The reason for that is because the guns only shot once. So, you know, if it didn't shoot, then he had to throw that one down and grab another one. So little things like that we think is so cool about piracy was real history. So it's not just a Pirates of the Caribbean thing. It's actually really happened.
So all your stories are based on true events?
For the most part. I try to incorporate that because we have so much rich history here in North Carolina, but people don't like reading history. So with mine doing it a fun history, you learn, but you actually entertaining at the same time. So that's kind of a hard thing to do also.
Do you have any more books coming up?
I am working on a couple of things, so it's hard because you have your passion, and then you know when I wrote that I wasn't doing events, so now I'm doing more events, so it takes away from my writing time. So you have to time your schedule and make sure that you are not overdoing it because you got to be events like this and my teaching events now. So kind of have to be a time management.
Yeah, I might have already asked it. How long did you say you're coming here?
For here to that St. Patrick's Day Festival, this is my second year being here, so and it's so awesome. I mean, I love Emerald Isle, this whole area, and the energy here, and being near the beach. Everybody naturally loves about North Carolina and pirates, so I get to share history today too. So it's kind of be fun today. To see the older people and the young kids that I've been able to talk to today and to inspire. I've had a couple kids to come up and say, well, they want to be writers, so that's pretty awesome.
What do you like about St. Patrick's Day?
I don't know. I've always liked the little fun fact that you got to wear green or you're going to get pinched. So I think it's the heritage of it that I enjoy the most. The Scotland and Ireland heritage that they brought with them. They didn't give up on that. They brought it with them to America, and we have embraced that. And so everybody likes to be Irish.
Well, I love what you're doing here. Anything else you want to share?
Nothing except for just keep doing your dream.
I'll try. I'm doing the best I can.
My name's Tony.
Tony?
Yep.
And what we got here?
We have polypropylene outdoor mats. Very durable, made from lobster rope or boat rope.
And you make these yourself?
I make the mats. The Amish people in Pennsylvania make the actual rope.
Amish people in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Do you know them personally, or?
I talked to them on the phone.
I didn't know they could use the phone.
You didn't know what?
I didn't know they used phones.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. They do use phones. Some of them do, but you're correct. Some don't. There's different rules in there. But yeah.
So how long you been making mats?
Only 2 years.
Only 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just start as a hobby or what?
My dad's friend has this business, and I started doing it with him.
Okay.
He showed me how to do it. I used to be a fireman, but I'm retired. Yeah.
What was that like?
Don't put that in the news clip.
Did you have to run in like burning buildings and stuff?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Kind of scary the first time?
Yeah, exciting more than anything. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So, all right. How long have you been coming to the festival?
It's my second year.
Second year.
Yeah.
Did you come here before just for fun?
Nope. Never been here. Just moved to North Carolina a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
South Florida, Fort Myers, Hurricane Alley.
You like it out there?
It's too hot. That's why I'm here.
Why'd you pick North Carolina?
My dad lives in Wilmington.
Okay.
And I've been visiting this area for a while, and I like it.
Okay.
So
you're having a good time out here?
Yeah, it's good.
All right. One more question for you.
Yes.
Does St. Patrick's Day mean anything to you?
Me personally, not really. I'm Italian.
I think
so.
That's probably the most interesting
celebration. The celebration's good.
Okay.
I enjoy that. Yeah.
Are there any Italian holidays
and the beer.
you should know about?
Not really. Every Sunday, sauce and meatballs.
Maybe we should make one.
There you go.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get one started.
Pizza day.
Pizza day, yeah, sure. So what do you do out here? What's your name?
Dondi Day.
Okay. And what do we got here?
This is Calico Creek. It's the first of 5 planned books. It's about pirates and it's about this area.
Okay. Like nonfiction kind of?
It's got fact and fiction in it, but majority of it's fiction.
How long have you been writing?
About 8 years. Yeah. Quite a while. 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
Was that something you always wanted to get into, or?
No. I just started. What really prompted this book is we lived up in Chicago and moved back here. I'm from this area. And when I was taking my youngest son around the area and telling him the stories about what it was like growing up here, I decided I'm going to go ahead and start writing it down. So the stories are in here. It's about me growing up in this area, fishing in the creek, in Bogue Sound. It's got all of the stories. There's a lot of humor in there, funny things that have happened to me in the past. And then I added a pirate in here as well.
And so you got how many books out?
I've got 3 out. These are 2. That's a business-related book. This is all, just that was work. This is fun.
You want to tell me about that one a little bit?
This one here is about contracts. It's written for people that need to know and understand contracts, what specific language in the contract means, how it's applied, and it's really written for project managers, contract managers, people that are responsible for managing the contract. So it's full of stories. It's not. I stayed away from legalistic writing and tried to make it simple for everyone to sit and read. So
you have experience in law?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It's my job. It's what I do.
Is it fun?
Yeah, it's fun. If you like that kind of thing.
And you like that kind of thing?
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's interesting. It's challenging work. So, yeah. Now this is Cindy Williams.
Cindy?
She is
Hi.
an author, and this is her book.
If a church pew could talk.
Church pew could talk. Tell me about that.
This is written from the viewpoint of a church pew who's been in the church for 150 years, and his name is Everett, and all the stories are told from 1854 into present day, and he shares, it's a faith-based story, so he shares unruly children, some little boys bring a pig into the sanctuary, we have someone during the Prohibition who brings a gun and shoots the pew. So it just tells his life story through the 150 years that he's in the church. But he's being ousted because most churches are going to chairs. So he's voted out. So that's why he wants to tell his life story. The genre is speculative. It's faith-based speculative because it's written from a viewpoint other than human. And I just was in creative writing classes, and they told us that most stories have they're same stories, but you have to think outside the box and give it a different spin. So that's what I did.
You thought outside the box?
Yes. Yes, and it's available on Amazon.com, and it's also here at Emerald Isle Bookstore. Since I was 6 years old, I became a believer, and I would say your faith it's a journey. You grow and mature, and the only way I think to do that is to stay in the Word, God's Word. So please take a look at it, and hope you enjoy it. If you Amazon.com, $13.99, or on Kindle, $4.99.
That's great. I love it.
Thank you.
No, I didn't. I said keep going.
My name is Kathy.
Kathy, and what are you doing here?
I'm a member of the Crystal Coast Quilters Guild. Once a year we make a quilt and we raffle it off to support our charity work. So we've got a thing there that shows what we do. We make kids quilts for the Advocacy Center in Moorhead. We make quilts for disabled veterans. We make quilts for the first babies that are born every year in Carteret County. And am I leaving something out?
Cancer.
Yeah, we do a
And now they have the library
right.
thing where they're starting, where people will come to the library in town and learn how to quilt and sew. So
We help staff that.
So you teach like classes on cool.
Well, within our guild, we teach classes, and some of our one of our members has taught a class at the community college. I've been quilting probably for about 40 years, but when I was working, I didn't have much time to quilt. So since I retired 15 years ago, I've been quilting much more.
And you just get into it for fun or what?
Yeah, just for fun. My grandmother was a quilter, and so she taught me when I was young, and it's a nice tradition to continue. And
now, what is it that makes a quilt a quilt?
a quilt is like a sandwich. It has 3 layers. There's a backing like this. Then there's batting that goes in the middle. The batting can be, most often here it's cotton. Further north they might use wool. It's just a sheet of cotton or wool. And then there's pieced fabric usually on the top. And that makes the sandwich. And then it's held together with stitches, quilting stitches like this. So
I have an artistic bent, but I don't draw and I don't paint. But this is how I do art.
This is your art, huh?
Quilting is my art, yes.
How long have you been doing it?
11 years. So I enjoy it very much.
Do you feel like it's kind of an expression in a way?
Yes, definitely. Because all of your quilters have different preferences that they prefer. And I'll do any kind of art of it that I feel capable of, but I'm like not modern art, whereas a lot of quilters now are getting into that realm with quilts, is doing the modern art. So it's a personal taste. Yeah.
What do you express with your quilt, do you think?
Happiness, I think, and beauty.
Happiness and beauty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they're very comforting. When you gift a quilt, people love them. So it's like giving somebody a hug they'll always remember you by. You would be surprised at worldwide how large the quilting arena is. It's huge.
Big community?
It's huge. And there are a lot of men involved with it now too. They create and design.
Have you kind of been to any quilting group out of North Carolina or anything like that?
Yes, I started up in Maryland.
Okay.
My husband and I moved down to Jacksonville area 5 years ago. So, and I'm continuing I came across this quilt guild and I joined them.
Have you noticed any difference in the community out there versus here?
Between Maryland and down in this area? Well, yeah, down south I think people are more laid back on the most part and very polite, kind. So, yeah, I think there's a difference.
Do you think that comes out in the quilt making out here?
Yeah, I do. The ladies in the guild they're great.
Do you think I should learn how to make a quilt from there?
Yes. It's not difficult.
It looks difficult.
It's not. And I'm a kinetic too. I like working with my hands. So it's wonderful with that. Yeah. So
how long have y'all been coming here to the festival?
This is my first time.
Wow.
So we're here each year.
You'll have a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially when we sell a lot of tickets. It's wonderful.
What does St. Patrick's Day mean to you?
Well, I grew up, I'm part Irish, and the Irish are very jolly people, and it's a celebratory day, especially for Irish, but I think everybody joins in that, so.
What does St. Patrick's Day mean to you?
Well, I grew up in Savannah, Georgia, which was largely settled by Irish people. So it was always a great celebration. They dyed the river green and everyone wore green, and it was just a great celebration of the heritage.
I love it.
My name's Deb Granelli. I'm S&B Designs, and I'm here selling my fabric-backed glass plates.
All right, so tell me about that.
So this is a process, it's a decoupage process using a clear glass plate, and then the fabric is decoupaged to the underside of it. There's an acrylic finish on it. It makes it suitable for serving food on it. It's hand washable. We don't want to put it in the dishwasher. I've been selling lots of them today. They've been very well received. folks haven't seen this type of product here. So I've been very pleased with being here at the festival today.
It's brand new to me.
It is.
How long have you been making these?
I've been doing this for 17 years. I lived in New England, so I lived in Connecticut and Massachusetts, and I've been selling my plates all over the Northeast. My husband and I moved here to North Carolina, to New Bern, about a year and a half ago, and we've been out trying different areas selling our crafts.
How'd you get into it?
Because I had bought a plate for myself maybe 20 years ago. It's a Thanksgiving plate. I bring it out every year. I decided one year I was going to try to make something like this for Christmas gifts. And so the Christmas gifts were very well received. Then I was looking for a hobby, something to do with my free time, and decided to make them to sell at craft fairs.
And now here you are.
And here I am.
I love it. You got all kinds of pretty little designs, and it's just great. You ever do like custom stuff?
I have made, yes. People have sent me requests for certain colors or certain themes, and I'm usually able to satisfy those for people, make what they're looking for.
I see. It's really lovely. Are these also yours?
Yes, so this is a different style of a kitchen hanging towel. I did a remodel of my kitchen about 2 years ago, and I wanted something different that didn't have crochet on it or made with a pot holder. So I wanted something that was a little classy. And then my towels are blowing all over the place here. It's a little windy right now.
What happened?
And so I started making these and started selling these about 2 years ago. And they've also been very well received today.
I see. I spoke to the lady over there who made the quilt. And she was talking about how the quilts are like her art, you know, they're her expression. Do you feel like you're expressing anything with your plates and towels?
That I'm expressing anything with them? Maybe their uniqueness and their fun.
I see. Just having a good time, right?
Yes, I am. Thank you so much.
Does St. Patrick's Day mean anything to you?
Not necessarily. My husband's Italian, and so the Italians don't really have a certain fondness for St. Patrick's Day.
Why would that be?
I don't know. Could be cultural.
Well,
that's okay though.
Yeah, it is.
But I would wear green. I just didn't have any green to wear today.
Well, you got to be careful. I hear they pinch you if you don't. That's why I put this shirt on.
Well, I've got some green. I got greens in my flowers, so I'm good.
So what's your name again?
Joey Jones.
Tell me what to do here.
I'm a novelist. I write suspenseful love stories set in the coastal North Carolina area.
All right. I'm guessing these are all your...
This is there. Yep, I have 7 different novels.
Wow. Now, how long have you been writing for?
My first book published in 2015. So we're almost to 10 years now.
How's it feel?
It's good, man. I enjoy it. It's nice to get out and meet people and find new readers and see the ones that's been around for a while.
Have you been a writer forever? Has that been something you're always interested in?
Not my whole life. I started out in marketing and just fell in love with reading stories, and then just decided to write one, and here I am, 7 books later.
What kind of stuff did you fall in love with reading?
I love stories, really. It surprised me because I'd never read one before until my early 20s, and I read one and just really enjoyed that, and things took off from there.
There you are. So how long have you been doing this at the fair?
I think I've been here probably since 2017 or so, 2018 maybe.
You've been coming for a
come
while.
quite a bit, yep.
All right, you like it here?
I do, yeah, I love Emerald Isle. Beautiful place.
You come to this fair a lot before you started vending here?
No, I think the first time I came was when I was a vendor.
All right.
Yep.
So you got to have fun from this big boy chair,
get to come out and wear my green shirt and sit in the director's chair.
You don't have to worry about getting pinched.
That's right. You guys come check me out. You can check out my website, joey-jones.com. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram.
Love it.
Right, thank you.
Have a good one, man.
It's good to meet you.
All right. So your name
Hey,
is?
so I'm Deborah Van Dyken, and I live in Beaufort, and I write books, and these are the books that I have written. First one is Little Turtle. It's about a little sea turtle that hatches at Cape Lookout, and Susan Mason is the illustrator. And then I have another book, Bubba the Naughty Poodle. That's my most recent book, and it's about a Harkers Island poodle and his mischievous adventures. Right. And then I have Wild Geese Flying that takes place at Harkers Island about 100 years ago, where a little boy ends up with magic flying with the geese.
Okay.
So, and then I have a joke book that I did with my husband about jokes that his father used to tell when he was an after-dinner speaker.
That's it.
So
that's a lot of books.
Yeah, I'm working on another one.
Which one? Can you tell us anything about it?
It's called Nell and the Baby Dolphin.
All right. So how long have you been writing?
Oh, probably since about 2006.
Okay, so a good while.
So a while. But that's not the day job. I'm The day job is I'm an attorney. So, but that's getting ready to retire, and I'm writing more.
It's the thing that a passion, huh?
That's the passion.
Have you always kind of liked writing, or is that something you got?
Yeah, I've always loved to write. I love books. I love to read. I love kids' books. My parents read to me every night. I read to my kids every night. So I think that sort of ensured that I was going to like books and like to read and like to write.
What do you think it is that makes a good kid's book?
I like magic. I like interesting characters. I like exciting events. I think that's what I like about kids' books. And color.
Oh, of course. Are you an active reader on your own time?
Oh, absolutely.
What kind of stuff do you typically go for?
Everything. I read political books. I read classics. I read mystery novels. I just read everything.
Is there one book that maybe made a really big impact on you you would recommend to people?
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice. Jane Austen.
Jane Austen. I love that book.
I've never read
and
it.
And Jane Eyre. Another book was Jane Eyre. Charlotte Bronte. Those were very influential books to me.
My name is John Burple, and I'm the president of the Friends of the Western Carteret Public Library.
Okay. What are the Friends of the Western Carteret Public Library?
We've got about 100 volunteer members. We raise money to support the library, fundraising things for everything from book purchases to bringing in authors for speaking events. We've supported some of the Eagle Scout projects, the new book walk thing they put out by the library. And the big project we're going to do is the very back room that they use for classrooms. We are spending about $20,000 to put an accordion divider in there. Yeah.
I like it. How long have you been with them?
I've been with the library about a year and a half.
Okay. You plan to stick around for a while?
Plan to stick around. We're retired here and loving it.
All right. And what do you do? What are you doing here at the festival?
So we brought a number of books. We have a second chance book with donated books and books that the library doesn't need anymore. We're giving those away for free. We're taking them donations. So anybody who wants a book can take one. We're also trying to get people to join, become members of our group, and volunteer to help with the library events.
Can anybody do it?
Anybody can do it.
I think. Are you an active reader yourself?
I'm an active reader.
What do you like?
Mostly I switch between technical books because I'm an engineer by background, and a lot of spy, thriller, mystery kind of things.
I see, I like it.
The library here is actually pretty well run. They've got good numbers as far as foot traffic coming through, the number of books that are getting checked out, and I think they're switching more and more to an electronic checkout version rather than a hard copy checkout, which I think would appeal more to people who grew up on Kindles.
How did that work?
You'd have to talk to the library about that. I'm still an old dinosaur, and I still like them on paper.
I understand. Well, did the library offer anything besides just giving out books?
There's lots of classes that are there at the library that they run. There's lots of children's events that they run, and the space is co-run with the community college. So there's also some community college classes that are there.
I think one thing I've always kind of liked the idea of is going to the library and studying. You know,
You can do that. There's computers there for your use. There's copy machines if you need it, those kind of things, that kind of support. The ladies behind the desk who work at the library are pretty good for technical support, or if you have research questions, if you're working on a history paper or something like that, don't know where to look. So, yeah, it's a great place to study.
So they'll help you research.
There you go.
All right, so they don't mind you coming in?
They don't mind you coming in. That's what they're there for.
I love it. I love it.
Appreciate everybody coming out. We've had a good turnout and enjoyed it. We got lucky with the weather and hope to see everybody next year.
Does St. Patrick's Day mean anything to you?
It's a great day. It does mean something to me. My anniversary is St. Patrick's Day. I got married 40 years ago on St. Patrick's Day.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So tell me once again your name.
I'm Lanky Lou.
And what do you do?
Today I'm twisting balloons.
Do you always twist balloons?
No, most of the time I would like walk on stilts.
Oh, okay.
But I'm short today.
That part of being lanky?
That's the lanky part of Lou.
I see. So how long have you been doing the balloon?
Oh, about 10 years now.
10 years. Do you have to go to school for it?
Kind of. My brother is a clown, so he's real good at it. So he taught me how to do it. He gave me a school, he actually gave me homework and lessons, and I had to figure out how to make certain things before I could make the next thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the most difficult thing anyone's had you make?
Oh, Super Mario.
Mario.
Yeah, it takes like 12 balloons and a lot of times. Or I do flowers in like a flower pot vase.
I see. And how did you get into this?
I just thought it was a fun thing to do. Everybody seems to be in a good mood when I make a balloon, so.
I mean, you put me in a good mood.
I have a tip for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
And it pays well too.
Yes, sometimes it does. I made this hat for you.
Oh,
it's a traditional Irish hat.
Thank you. I love it. You think it do it to me?
I think it does. It matches. It brings out your eyes.
Yeah, we kind of match a little bit. I love it. So, let me ask you one last question.
Sure.
Does St. Patrick's Day mean anything?
Oh yes, it does. Yes, it's. We're celebrating St. Patrick first of all.
And who was St. Patrick?
He was a priest, I believe, in Ireland. I should know. I'm half Clancy, so
I see.
My family's from there. But yeah, he was a saint. His name was Patrick.
Okay.
He was a priest from Ireland.
I mean, that's all you need to know, right?
That's enough, I guess.
I love it.
My name is Shelby Seisman.
Okay. And what are you doing here?
I'm a local artist. I just got out of the Navy, so I get to be creative for the first time in my life.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
So you got paintings and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I've got paintings of a bunch of different mixed medias, from watercolor to oil. I am a muralist as well, so I can, you name it, and I'll try to knock it out for you.
Do you have a favorite format?
So far, oils have been the most fun.
Well, I've always heard they're really difficult to get used to.
They can be, because the medium, it's like finicky. You can turn it into mud pretty fast.
I see. So how long have you been making art?
As long as I can remember. My mom just sent me some pieces that I did, I guess, in like 2002. But yeah, I don't know. As long as I can remember, really.
Been at it for quite a while.
Yeah, I'm an old lady. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far. And so, is this your first time coming to the festival?
Yeah, this is my first time here. I pop up in a lot of different events. And I just put them on my Instagram page if people like kind of want to see me wherever I am in the wild. And yeah.
Good turnout today? Good day today?
Yeah, it's been fun. It's just fun hanging out with people and, getting to see a whole bunch of different types of folks coming through.
All kinds of people.
I know, and they're all awesome. They're just and they're bold. It's cool.
Yeah. Do you just make stuff kind of because it's pretty, or do you make stuff because it kind of means something to you, or what?
I do a lot of mental health pieces because everyone, can kind of deal with the spicy sadness. But other than that, it's all just kind of like what I'm feeling.
Just kind of flying by the seat of your pants.
Exactly.
I see. So I want to ask you one last question. Does St. Patrick's Day mean anything to you?
I am Irish, so yes. I think somewhere.
You think you're Irish?
Somewhere in there.
All right.
I'm on Instagram if you want to hit me up.
What's your handle?
Notable.alchemy.
All right.
Hi, my name is Tamla Tressler.
All right, and what do you do here?
My business is called Black Cat Barn Quilts and Wood Crafts, and I do the barn quilts, and I also have crafts made out of wood, such as birdhouses and dog feeders and decorations.
Make these by hand?
Yes, we do.
How long have you been doing that?
2 years.
Did you just start it for fun? Or?
We did. I'm retired, and so I wanted something that would bring a little income in and still have fun, and I enjoy doing festivals, so here I am.
Is this your first time coming
to this particular festival? Yes, and we've really enjoyed it. It's been a great festival.
It is. It's lovely. People here are very, very nice.
Very nice. The weather's cooperated. It's been a beautiful day, and all the vendors are really great.
Yeah. Are you from the area?
I'm originally from Ohio, but the last 10 years I was in Florida, and then I've gradually moved my way up north a little bit and been in this area for about 3 years now.
And what do you like about North Carolina?
Oh, well, I love the coast. I love the ocean. So the weather's great, and it's a really laid-back community, so I like that, yes. But the water sports are the best. I like kayaking and anything to do with the ocean. Oh, and fishing.
Is there anything you miss about Ohio or Florida?
Don't miss anything about Ohio. I have family there, so I have to say I miss them. It's a little cold here once in a while in North Carolina compared to Florida, and that's the only thing I can say about anything bad about North Carolina.
I found a few people here from Florida, and they all say it's very hot. They say it's just the hottest place.
Florida is very, very hot. Very, very hot. But I kind of thrive in that I'm always cold. So.
I understand. Well, look, I got one last question for you. Does St. Patrick's Day mean anything to you?
Yeah, it's about a great time for families to get together and enjoy themselves and eat good food and drink some beer. I don't drink it, but they enjoy themselves.
That's got to be one of the most common things I've heard.
I mean, I'm Cameron. I mean, I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. I mean, we just come to check it out and see what was going on.
Have you been here before?
Yeah, I come to Emerald Isle every summer for vacation.
You like it out here?
Yeah, love it.
What you think of the festival so far?
So far, it's been pretty good. A lot of pretty ladies out here, you know. You get to enjoy the view and, you know, see everything they have to offer.
You gotten any pretty ladies yet?
Huh?
You gotten any pretty ladies yet?
No, not yet. I ain't tried yet.
You're working there. Stay lucky,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What about you guys? What's your name?
My name's Billy. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm the same boat. Just come down here for vacation time and enjoying the sights and seeing what y'all got to offer down here. It's pretty nice.
You liking it out here?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. There's a lot of pretty ladies, you know. Some good drinks. Good weather. Good weather.
It's great weather today.
Yes, sir.
I'm normally
yes, sir.
sweating like a pig.
I hear that. Me too. It's beautiful weather.
Well, what about you, my friend?
What's up, man? It's Flex919, Zebulon, North Carolina. Y'all follow me, Flex_919. Got in my rap, all that. You feel me? We out here for vacation, chilling, drinking. That's it, man. That's it for.
You say you're a rapper?
Hell yeah.
How long you been doing that?
Man, I've been freestyling for like 5 years. Hell yeah, I've been rapping for a little while, man. A couple years for.
You think you're good?
I mean, I think I'm all right. I still need more progress, but we working on it.
You do it for fun, or you trying to take it pro?
Both, man, both. But whenever I find the inspiration, I do it. But it's hard to find inspiration nowadays, bro. Hell yeah.
What inspires you?
I don't know, man. Growing up, music was a getaway. That's all it was for real. It got them help you get your mind off other things, off the bullshit. So you just rock out and got them have a good time, bro.
What do you listen to growing up?
The oldies. My parents, they old folks. My sisters, they from the 90s. So the 90s music, Usher, got them, all that shit, bro. That good shit.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Would you want to try doing a freestyle?
A freestyle.
Yeah, I'll hit
you wanna hop in there? All right, put a beat on.
Right. What's your name, man?
My name Tyler.
All right. And you're gonna be our drum machine today?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a drum machine for.
Do it. Let's do it. What you got?
He ain't no damn drum machine. Yeah, we getting money. Ain't no talking funny. Got your little she hopping bunny on the dick. I ain't playing with that bitch. Yeah, she really doing splits. Hold up. She a athlete riding on the meat. I don't really care. Yeah, I don't repeat anything that I say. Y'all finna just. I don't know, bro. I'm just
good.
around.
That was good. I like
but
it.
Hell yeah, bro. We about to get up out of here, man.
Yeah.
Flex919.
You take it easy.
Follow me. Yes, sir.